Roman Reigns has made his shocking return, and what happened on Monday Night Raw has completely disrupted the status quo in WWE. This isn't just another unexpected plot twist, it's an earth-shaking moment that's sending ripples through the entire WWE universe. What we witnessed is more than a surprise appearance. It's a chilling declaration that Roman Reigns is no longer the man we once knew. His re-emergence wasn't about nostalgia or reclaiming past glory. It was a powerful and ominous warning. Roman has undergone a dramatic transformation. The man who once dominated SmackDown as the tribal chief has returned, but with a darker edge and a more ruthless mindset. He's not just back, he's redefined, colder, more strategic, and intent on reshaping WWE by his own rules. The night started like any typical Monday, fans buzzing with excitement, the energy inside the arena electric, everyone waiting to see what the next chapter of WWE had in store. At the center of it all stood Seth Rollins, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. Rollins, long known as the Architect, has over the past year evolved into more than just a superstar. He's become a commanding presence on Raw, a leader surrounded by rising talent, someone who seemed nearly untouchable. Charismatic, cunning, and unapologetically arrogant, Rollins appeared to be in complete control of his destiny. But even as he stood tall at the top of the brand, an unspoken tension lingered, a storm brewing just beneath the surface. To grasp the full impact of what unfolded, we have to journey back in time, to when Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were not adversaries, but allies. Alongside Dean Ambrose, now competing as Jon Moxley, they formed one of the most iconic factions in WWE history, The Shield. They weren't just a trio, they were a movement. With an unshakable bond built on loyalty, trust, and shared power, The Shield dominated WWE. But it all came crashing down when Rollins shocked the world by betraying his brothers, smashing that unity with a steel chair. That act of betrayal sent shockwaves across the WWE universe and left scars that never fully healed. Since that moment, both men have taken different paths, Roman rising to dominance as the leader of the bloodline, holding the Universal Championship in an unprecedented reign, while Rollins carved out his own legacy, evolving into a complex and dangerous competitor. But the wounds of the past never truly disappeared. Then came the footage. No music, no spectacle, no filters, just raw, grainy video of Roman Reigns backstage, captured in a way that felt more like a horror film than a wrestling promo. There was no smile, no fury, just a chilling stillness in his eyes. Flanked by two masked, unnamed figures dressed entirely in black, Roman moved like a hunter, his steps deliberate and his presence unsettling. The message was clear. This wasn't the Roman Reigns of yesterday. The WWE universe exploded with speculation. Who were these mysterious new allies? Was this the resurrection of the Shield, or the beginning of something far more sinister? It quickly became obvious that if this was a rebirth, it was not the Shield as we knew it. This was a new iteration, Shield 2.0, more dangerous, more unrelenting, and stripped of any remaining mercy. When Roman made his physical return to the Raw arena, the atmosphere turned thick with unease. The lights dimmed. The roaring crowd suddenly fell into a heavy silence, as if everyone instinctively understood that what they were witnessing wasn't just a surprise return, it was a warning. Roman stood in the ring not as a hero or even a villain, but as an apex predator. His eyes locked onto Seth Rollins. No lengthy speech, no fanfare. Just a direct, menacing statement. War was coming. This wasn't about nostalgia or forgiveness. It was a promise of destruction. He wasn't there to talk, he was there to change everything.
Why now?
Why has Roman taken this darker turn? The answer lies in everything he's endured. The weight of leading the bloodline, the internal betrayals, the non-stop threats to his reign, it has all forged a more hardened, more dangerous Roman. He's seen how kindness and trust can be exploited, and now he's concluded that power must be held through fear, not respect. Roman is now a warlord who views compassion as a weakness and control as his only currency. And make no mistake, this isn't just about settling scores with Rollins. It's about total domination across WWE, on Raw, on SmackDown, and beyond. The identities of the two cloaked figures remain unknown, but their presence has ignited widespread rumors. Are they new recruits forming a fresh faction under Roman's command? Are they hand-picked enforcers meant to help him seize power on Raw? Fans have been buzzing non-stop with theories. Some speculate they're familiar names returning under new personas. Others believe they might be rising stars making their debut under Roman's dark mentorship. Regardless of their origins, one thing is certain: Raw has entered a new era. And it's an era ruled not by alliances, but by force and fear. Seth Rollins now finds himself facing the most dangerous version of Roman Reigns he's ever encountered. Roman is more focused, more merciless, and completely unburdened by old friendships. And what's coming next may be even more dramatic. We're likely to see intense personal battles, shocking betrayals, brutal matches, and possibly the formation of the most destructive faction in recent WWE history. The idea of Shield 2.0 growing larger is very real. We might even see the impossible happen: Dean Ambrose, or rather Jon Moxley, returning to WWE to complete the circle of this dramatic and emotional arc. The possibilities are endless. Social media lit up immediately after Roman's return. Fans couldn't stop talking about the symbolism, the mystery, and the eerie silence that accompanied his return. Roman didn't speak much, but he didn't need to. His presence alone conveyed a powerful story. Some believe the two masked figures might be symbolic, representing Roman's inner demons or the evolution of his identity. Others think they're future champions, poised to help him reshape WWE and his image. The truth may unfold soon, but speculation has only added to the drama. WWE has always thrived on larger-than-life storytelling, and this return taps into some of the deepest themes wrestling has to offer: betrayal, redemption, revenge, and power. Roman's evolution mirrors that of a tragic hero, one shaped by pain and betrayal who now embraces darkness as a path to survival. It's a story reminiscent of The Undertaker's transformation or Triple H's calculated rise as the cerebral assassin. These aren't just wrestling angles, they're modern myths, echoing timeless emotions and archetypes. So what's next? Expect chaos. Expect an all-out war between Rollins and Roman. Expect surprise alliances, explosive promos, violent confrontations, and pay-per-view moments that redefine what's possible in wrestling storytelling. This isn't just a rivalry, it's a seismic shift in WWE's power dynamics. And it has only just begun. Monday Night Raw wasn't just another episode. It was the beginning of something massive, something dark and unrelenting. Roman Reigns has returned, but he's no longer just the tribal chief. He's become something else entirely. And with this new version of Roman now unleashed, nothing in WWE will ever be the same again. For ongoing coverage, breaking updates, and expert breakdowns, make sure to stay locked in here at Wrestling News CC. If you enjoyed this in-depth look into Roman's chilling comeback, be sure to like this.